going to be doing another unpopular opinions video. I know y'all said y'all enjoyed the first one and y'all want me to make this a thing, so I think I'm just going to intertwine confessions and unpopular opinions, so it'll be like alternated or whatever. So let's get into it, but before we do, make sure you are subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below. So I just got some stuff that I got from TikTok and Twitter, and the first one that I did, I was expecting like a lot of people to just agree with me, but all of y'all agree with me, and I be trying to, I'm not purposely trying to like ruffle y'all feathers, but I wanted people to be like, you said that was your opinion on that, well this is my opinion on that. Not saying like I want to entice like an argument or nothing like that, but y'all agreed with me on everything, so hopefully these topics are a little bit more controversial and y'all won't agree as much, because I want to like have banter like back and forth, like I say my opinion, you say your opinion, and yeah, like that. Okay, so this is just a whole bunch of random stuff, and again, disclaimer, this is my opinion, these are my opinions on things. Not saying you have to alter yours, you don't have to agree with me, you can disagree, whatever, just keep it cute in the comments. I'm all for us agreeing to disagree, but as long as we're respectful. Okay, let's get into it. The first one that I got on my list, and I'm gonna just come out with it, and I know a lot of y'all not gonna agree with this, but I don't care. I'm standing on this hill. I'm going with orange juice over apple juice. Apple juice is nasty. Apple juice is nasty, and nobody is going to convince me otherwise. I don't like it. I've never liked it. I don't care what it come in, a box, a carton, them little, people be saying the best apple juice is that little one miniature like glass bottle. I hate it. I can't stand it. It's yucky. I want to throw up. I don't like it. Orange juice over apple juice, and honestly orange juice over cranberry juice as well. I only tolerate cranberry juice to have good uterine health. Okay, if I didn't have to drink cranberry, and I honestly really should just start taking the little capsules. I don't know if those are as beneficial, but I cannot stand cranberry juice, y'all. I hate it. Y'all can have the cran apple, cran grape, cran watermelon, cran whatever, cran trash can. That's what it needs to be named. Cranberry juice is disgusting. Nobody's gonna convince me otherwise. I don't like it. Y'all can keep it, and that's just that on that. Okay, I just got two food ones on here. Sugar does not go in grits. Sugar does not go in grits. Salt, pepper, butter, cheese. If you're feeling a little freaky, sugar does not go in grits. And if you are from down south, if you are from South Carolina, if you know me in real life and are from where I'm from, please tap in. Sugar does not go in grits, and if you say anything otherwise, and you are from the South, like born and raised, me, you're gonna have a chat, because you need to be mentally evaluated. Sugar does not go in grits. Sugar, however, does go in spaghetti. Hands up, don't shoot, I don't care. Sugar goes in spaghetti because, I'm not saying to make it like hella sweet, but I put sugar in my spaghetti because tomatoes are very sour, and I don't like that. So yeah, I'm gonna put sugar in my spaghetti. I know a lot of y'all are not gonna listen. I do what works best for me, and you can do what works best for you, but I'm gonna put the sugar in the red sauce. I am. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it every time. And I've never had any complaints. I've never had anybody say my spaghetti was nasty, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Next on the list, why has mental illness become like a trend for people? And I personally take that offensive, because there's nothing trendy about having a mental illness. Like, when I got diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder, I didn't even know what anxiety was, y'all. And like, coming from a household where Like, and this is like this in a lot of Black households. It's like stigmatized. Like, people don't just openly talk about mental health or mental illness or nothing. Like, it was more so like I had to do my own research on like what I was diagnosed with, because I didn't know like what it was, and I wasn't comfortable talking about it. And my family was more so like, oh, just pray about it and it'll go away, when you can't tell somebody whose brain processes things differently than yours to just pray about it and it'll go away. But like, why has that become trendy? Like, I wouldn't wish anxiety on anybody in this world. Like, it affects me in more ways than I think I can properly process. Like, anxiety hinders so many things in my life, y'all. I'm not even joking. It set me back from a lot of things. It affects friendships. It affects relationships. It affects work. Like, last week when I didn't record a video for y'all, or 2 videos for y'all, that was because my anxiety was just at an all-time high. Like, I just was not good to come on camera. That's me not doing my job, which this is not like my main job, but still, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is still how I provide for myself. So it's just like, I wouldn't wish that. Like, why do you want that? Like, why do you want to have something wrong with you? Like, if I can have a procedure or I can take medication, which I won't and I don't, because I just feel like I'm just not a medication type of person, and it just it doesn't like really work for me. It kind of like honestly like makes things like worse. But if I can like have a procedure or something to where I did not have anxiety disorder at all anymore, I would. It's like, why is this a trending thing? Like, why do people want anxiety disorder? And it's like, I say trending because once people found out like about anxiety and depression, and y'all learned the term gaslight and have not let it go. Like, it's just like, when people say like, oh, I get anxious, like I have anxiety. No, you don't. You don't want to know what real anxiety feels like. I promise you, you don't. Like, why do you want to have something like that wrong with you? Like, I don't understand. It's like equivalent to, which I'm speaking from my generation. It's like those girls who, like, when we were in high school, they wanted to have like crutches, or like when I had my knee surgery and I had that big brace on my leg for all of those months because of my ACL and meniscus. Oh, I want that, or oh, I want braces. Like, why do you want to have all of these things like wrong with you? You don't want to go through this surgery. You don't want them crooked teeth that I have. You don't. I had power chains and rubber bands, and I had a tongue trainer crib thing. You don't want these things. Like, why do y'all think disorders and illnesses are trendy? Like, pop culture. Like, I don't understand that. I've never understood that, but especially like within probably like the last couple years, I would say, it's like I'm hearing this phrase like more and more often, like I get anxious, I have anxiety, and like 9 times out of 10, babe, no you don't. No you don't. You don't want to know what real anxiety feels like. I can never hop on that bandwagon. I don't understand it. I don't know why it's a trend, but I really wish that people would stop it. Next on my list is, there's no such thing as a sassy man, in my opinion. Like, I'm not trying to like say maybe like your sexuality should be questioned, but in my opinion, like there's no such thing as like a sassy man that's heterosexual. Cause like, what does that even mean? Like, and I'm not even trying to get into the whole like, what's his name on TikTok? Like, I'm not even trying to like get into all of that, but like, in my opinion, like maybe, babe, you're just gay. I don't know. Like, there's no such thing as like a sassy man. Like, I can't wrap my hand around that. I don't understand that. I don't agree with that. In my opinion, you can't be a sassy man and want to be in my face or want to be with me, because maybe you like men too. I don't know. How does that work? Like, maybe I don't know the definition of sassy. Let's look up the definition of sassy, because maybe, dang, dang, all of these people is passing away and it's so sad. The definition of sassy is lively, bold, and full of spirit. Cheeky. I don't know. Man, like, I still feel like this definition don't change my opinion. There's no such thing as a sassy man. I'ma just leave it at that. I'm just leave it at that. Next, birds of a feather do not always flock together. I really want us to get out of the chokehold of saying this, because if you are not new to my channel, you've been subscribed to me for a while, y'all know I told y'all I have this friend that I need to tell y'all about how we fell out, and I named her Snake in that one story time that I did about the guy that she was talking to. When me and Snake met, married woman, don't go out like that, might go shopping, we go out to eat, whatever. I had recently got back into the club scene from hanging out with her. Snake was a toot, okay? Sex in exchange for money and gifts. She was a toot, babe. Everybody knew this about her. That don't have nothing to do with me. As long as she not trying to recruit me or try to influence me to be out here doing what she doing, Snake could do whatever she want to do. That don't have nothing to do with me, and that does not affect the friend that she, well, it kind of did at the end. That don't have nothing to do with me or affect our friendship for the majority of the time we were friends. So in that situation, birds of a feather do not flock together, because if we did flock together, I would be out here tooting too. Can I say, I'm gonna have to bleep that out. Oh wow. If birds did flock together, I would be out here tooting just like she was out here tooting. So I really want us to stop saying that. Sometimes birds of a feather do flock together. Like, I get it, but like not all the time. That's not always the case. So shut up. I said I don't like neutral friends. It's giving riding the fence, because how you so cool with someone who has done me wrong? Okay. If you are not new here, I just did a story time yesterday about one of my old best friends named Mercedes. A huge reason, one of the huge reasons why we stopped being friends was because she liked to self-proclaim her. She liked to give off she was like a neutral friend, which in my opinion, there's no such thing, especially if like we are best friends and your loyalty should lie with me. If I'm telling you these god-awful things that girls are doing to me, have said about me, have bullied me for years, like have just quite literally made my life a living hell, and you don't see no issue in that, you don't see no wrong in that, you don't see no problem in that, and you want to still remain neutral, you are not a friend of mine. Because if I'm supposed to be your best friend, I'm not saying we got to be on that elementary school shit where it's just like, oh, well, because my best friend don't like you, I don't like you. But I am keeping an eye on like why she doesn't like you, and I am taking note of that, and I don't like that. And I'm going to defend her, and I'm going to be loyal to her. So it's not just like, oh, I don't like you by association. No, I don't like you because you're a terrible person. I don't like you because you've done foul, awful, terrible things. So it's like, how can you stay neutral and you know that XYZ has happened to your friend and you don't find an issue in that? Now I find an issue with you. I don't believe in the whole neutral thing. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. And no, I don't have like association beef. Like, oh, just because one of my homegirls don't like you, I don't like you. But I am taking note of why they don't like you. And not all the time it's valid reasons. Like, sometimes girls could just be petty and they just don't like you because you look good. And now you got a whole fan club of people who don't like you just because. And that's personally happened to me before. Like, people just don't like me just because their friends don't like me. But you don't, like, I've never done anything to your friend that's behind a nigga. Stop it. That I don't agree with. But if your friend is giving you valid reasons on why they don't like this person and why they can't fuck with this person and why they fell out with this person, and you call yourself riding the fence and being neutral, you the type of person I need to keep an eye on, because I don't like that. Okay, next. It's okay to teach someone how to love you correctly. And I also have like another point on this. It's okay to teach someone how to love you correctly in terms of like your love language being different from theirs. Like, it's okay to show someone how to love you correctly. Like, I know people say like, oh, that should be like common sense. I'm not gonna teach a grown man like how to do nothing. Like, he should already know like how to do XYZ, which granted, yes, you are right. However, how do you know that him loving you in the way that you need to be loved is like not the same as like his last relationship? Like, it could be completely different. And like, yes, he could have common sense, but like, it's okay to teach someone how to love you. It's okay to tell someone, hey, I like this. I like getting flowers. I like you telling me how pretty I am. I like you giving me money to go get my nails done. I like us going on spontaneous dates. Like, it's okay to tell, but like, I like going on picnic dates. I like holding hands. Like, it's okay to tell someone how to love you properly. I'm not saying how to treat you, because like, to me, that's common sense. Like, obviously, you don't disrespect your partner, you don't degrade them, you don't hit them, you don't talk down at them, you don't cheat on them, you don't, like, all of that is common sense. That's not what I'm saying when I say it's okay to teach someone how to love you correctly. I'm saying like the things that you feel like you need to prosper and be the most beneficial partner to your partner, it's okay to tell them that stuff. It's okay, because how would they know if you don't tell them? Like, I used to have the mindset, it was just like, he just needs to like read my mind. He just needs to read my mind. He needs to find a way to get himself into my mind, read my thoughts, list them on a sheet of paper, and take them with him. And that's how he is gonna love me properly. Like, how is your boyfriend or your husband or your spouse supposed to know that you like going on dates to the movies at 2 p.m. if you don't tell them that? That's a weird thing to assume about somebody. You know what I'm saying? But also, I want to piggyback off that and say, it's also important to know that you have to love someone in their love language, not yours, because y'all's love languages could differ. So if we're together and your love language is words of affirmation and mine is quality time, I need to love you in your love language. Meaning, I need to verbally communicate to you that you're doing a good job. I appreciate you as a partner. I see your effort. I appreciate your effort. Like, I don't need to just assume that just because my love language is quality time that you always want to, you know what I'm saying? So it's important that we do teach someone how to love us correctly and what we need and what we won't tolerate. But it's also important to be open-minded to know that, like, just because you want to be loved a certain type of way, it doesn't mean that your partner wants to be loved that exact type of way, which is why they need to teach you how to love them correctly. So that's that on that. What's next? I said I don't and will not ever go through a phone ever again. And I stand on that. I used to be the phone goer througher of the world. I used to go through so many niggas' phones, y'all. It just was disgusting. Like, I will never, ever, 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 ever go through a man's messages, Instagram, Twitter. I'm not going through no Gmail accounts. I'm not going through no Cash App. I'm not going through nothing. Listen to me when I say this. It's so peaceful. Like, anything that is meant to be revealed to you will be revealed to you. I will never, ever, ever put myself through that trauma and that agony ever again in my life. I swear to you, I will not. I promise you, I will not ever, ever, ever do nothing like that ever again. Why? Because why would I do, like, my thing is, I used to be so adamant about going through phones. Now I'm not eating for 2 weeks and he just out living his life like normal. I'm losing weight, you gaining weight. I'm up at night, you sleeping like a baby. I'm not going through no phones. I'm not going through no phones. Also, I didn't realize how much of an invasion of privacy that is. Like, yes, I get it. we're together, we're in a relationship, but that does not give you a right to go through my stuff. Especially if I'm telling you I don't feel comfortable with that, you're invading my privacy, you're invading my space. That's off limits, for real. Single, married, in a relationship, talking, whatever. That does not give you a right to invade somebody's privacy. Even if you are suspicious of if they're doing XYZ, that does not give you a right to invade their privacy and go through their stuff. So I just will never, ever do that ever again. I'm past that point in my life. Hey, it is what it is. If you want to be out here doing what you're doing, good for you, babe. Okay, next. I don't know if I really want to say this one. I said there are too many baby showers and not enough weddings. I said it. I said it. And I agree with that. Because this generation is too cool with letting a nigga baby mama you and not wife you. And I get it. Not everybody wants to be married. Like, somebody could say, well, no, everybody don't want to be married. And that very well could be true. That could be true for you. Maybe you don't want to be married. Maybe you just want to be in a long-time relationship for the rest of your life. You want to be a common law wife or a common law husband. People say like, oh, I don't believe in marriages. That causes too much chaos. Oh, it's just a piece of paper. Piece of paper don't prove my love. Like, I've heard it all. I've literally heard it all. But my thing is, what happened to first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby and the baby carriage? Like, I know we are in new times and the world is evolving and all of that, but that's one traditional view that I feel like I will always like stick by. Because like, if I didn't have that belief, I would have been somebody baby mama. I would have been somebody. The ex that I told you about, the NBA boo, I would have been his baby mama if I didn't believe in that. But it's just like, I feel like a man values you more when he wants to actually put a ring on your finger and give you his last name, as opposed to just putting a baby in you. And like, I know somebody's also gonna have like their different views on like marriage, and oh, I know so many husbands and wives that cheat. Those are like the biggest cheaters. Like, I've literally heard it all. But I don't know, that's just not how I was raised. That's just not what I've seen growing up. The examples that I've seen, like with my grandparents, just like with my parents before they got a divorce, but like still like, I don't know, like I just feel like you should get married. And I'm not saying like wait to have sex like till you're married or nothing like that, because I would be a hypocrite if I spoke on that and said that and that's what I believed in. But I don't know, it's just like, I just feel like also this generation is too cool with casual sex, because I feel like y'all really are uneducated on what soul ties are, and that can be like a whole different like conversation. If y'all want to have that conversation, let me know, because I could go on and on and on about soul ties. But like, my thing is, I feel like a lot of people are uneducated in terms of like what soul ties are and like how dangerous they are and like how serious they are and how much they affect your life. So it's just like, if you so cool and casual about like just creating like all of these different like emotional, sexual, soulful ties to people, that's detrimental like to you at the end of the day. And it's just like, I've been in the delusion sex talk where a nigga like telling you like, oh, I want to get you pregnant, I want to put a baby in you, like I want you to have my son, all of that. I've heard it all. I've literally heard it all. I'm stronger than that though. I can't do it. I can't do it, because it's like, you want me to be the mother of your child, which to me, like, besides like being a wife, like being the mother to someone's child, like us actually creating life together is like one of the most intimate, sacred, genuine things that like you could do with like a person. Like, that's nothing to play with. So it's just like, you want me to be the mother of your child, but you can't see me being your wife. So you want our kid to like be born into like already like a broken family, because it's like you could just up and leave. Like we don't have like you know, the Bible says like you're single until like you actually like become married. So it's like you can't see me being your wife, but you can see me being the mother of your child. I don't know, that's just so backwards to me. I never really like understood that. And that's no hate, no disrespect, no nothing to anybody who believes otherwise, because at the end of the day, I'm saying like what works best for my life. That just would never personally work best for me. That could be what's beneficial to your life and your situation, and that's very well much fine and okay. But I'm just saying, for me, I just wish that people had like different views on like marriage and like valued marriage more. It's like a lot of people in this generation don't, and that's unfortunate and it's sad, but hey. Okay, and then the last one I got, and this was like a whole bunch of random ass stuff, y'all. I know. The last one I got is, why is it cute? And I put cute because I'm using that word very loosely. Or we can even use trendy again. Why is it cute and trendy to be crazy and toxic in a relationship? Now, I can speak from like both ends, because now that like I'm almost 30 years old and I'm not in that phase of my life no more, I can see like how stupid I used to look, because I used to think like, oh, it was cute to be like the crazy girl. Like it's cute, because you know, like people, you know, people also say, because like I'm half Dominican, so people say like, oh, that's Spanish, like the Hispanics, like the Latina in you, like that's like, I know you a little hothead, you crazy. That's not cute. What's cute about being toxic and crazy in a relationship? Please, if you have an answer to that and you standing on that hill and you think that is cute, let me know why you think that. Tell me, please tell me why, because I genuinely want to know. Me back then, I can't even give you like a straight answer, because I don't know why I used to think that was cute. Because everybody else was doing it, everybody else was saying it. That's why. Not because it actually was cute. Like, it's not cute to be toxic in a relationship. It's not cute to be crazy. And when I say toxic, I mean I used to be toxic. Like, putting my hands on niggas. Like, cussing out niggas, degrading them. You like really like calling them every single name in the book but a child of God. I'm putting my hands on niggas, knowing that that's wrong, knowing, which I'm not like trying to bring up like my old relationship or whatever, but it was, I started fighting back, but whatever, that's not what we're here for. It's just, I don't know, it's just not cute, especially at this age. Like, you're 28. What do you mean you want to be the crazy girlfriend? What do you mean you want to be the toxic ex? What do you mean? What does that mean? Why? How come? Because you think it's cute? Because you think a nigga gonna want to come back to you because you being crazy and toxic and delusional? I really want to know. I don't know why that's the thing. And I don't know, like, I see like a lot of stuff on TikTok, and I be having to remind myself like TikTok is a kid's app. So 9 times out of 10, the videos that I'm seeing on my For You page are kids. Like 18, 19, 20 years old. You don't have no real life experience for real. You do think shit like that is cute until you get a reality check in about 5, 6, 7 years. So I don't know. The old heads can relate to like what I'm saying now, which I don't even consider myself an old head, because I'm not even 30 yet, but I'm just so far removed from that point in my life, because I really did used to think shit like that was cute. But why? I don't know. Like, maybe it's like a psychological thing, and I don't even know, because I'm thinking about, like, I got a minor in psychology, so why? Why are you thinking that? I don't know. It's just not cute to me anymore, which it should have never been cute. But yeah, so let me know if you agree with that or disagree with that. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, those were all of my unpopular opinions. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you got a specific topic that you want me to touch on in a future video, or I could just keep getting a whole bunch of random topics like that. Tell me your opinions on some of these things. If you agree, disagree, whatever, let me know. I love talking to y'all in the comments. Yeah, don't forget to make sure you are subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up and turn on your post bell notifications. I promise next week I'm gonna do a confessions with Lo, because I've been slacking on that. What did I do? Not last week, but the week before the last. I did do a confessions with Lo. We gonna resume it next week. I might record another story time for y'all. I'm not doing vlogmas or nothing like that. Unless I just have a day where I just know it's gonna be packed with like activities, and I would vlog that, but I'd be in the house, y'all. I'd be in the house. So yeah, I know I'm rambling, so let me let y'all go. I love y'all so much, and I'm gonna see y'all next week for 2 brand new videos. Bye, y'all.